We're back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
Hey, I was wrong. Don't do that again.
I know.
Like how you do it normally is fine.
I sat on that for a week because I knew it was going to fucking suck. And then I did it and I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, no, sometimes I don't hit it.
Hey, man. So I have to teach you why you're wrong sometimes.
That's the best way of learning is just doing it and being like, oh, I screwed up.
And it's going to be there forever.
I have an office full of, oh, I messed this up. In terms of thinking like, oh, I got, this. I was just talking to Chelsea about this. I got this new monitor arm or the microphone arm. And I'm going to do it this way. Or I finally got that monitor riser from Kiev.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not a good size.
Oh, really?
And I'm trying to like finagle things around. I'm like, I did not think this through. I didn't measure properly.
Dude, your office looks sick though.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I just got a sweet chair. You helped me bring that up. Thank
Have
you.
you seen my gaming space? It's like a table and a monitor.
Well, I do
You would
this-
hate it. I think you might faint if you saw it.
I do it all the time though, is I get this stuff. And Chelsea was saying how I go on the shopping spree. I get all this cool new stuff, like
Yeah.
the next level.
Yeah, because you're in a constant state of midlife crisis.
Yeah, basically. But then the problem is I get it all up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just too overwhelmed. There's too much stuff everywhere.
Yeah. You got to get
And
it
then
in
I want to
pieces.
like package it all. Well, no, I got it's all little pieces because this is over the course of maybe this year. So it's been like 6 months. But the problem is then I get everything up and it's like nothing jives really perfectly together. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's too many things.
Yeah.
Like I had 2 monitors up. I don't like the 2 monitors. I feel boxed in. I want to have it like this breathable open space. Basically, I just want a house and I want to redo everything custom.
Yeah, dude. Gaming house is on the way. The Couch Company gaming house might be the greatest achievement of mankind.
If I buy one more thing, I'm pretty sure Chelsea's getting a divorce mail already, and then we'll be able to do a gaming house.
That's
So,
true. That is what we agreed on. If you get divorced, gaming house instantly.
That's what I have to do.
You have to do that.
I don't have anything else in my life.
Where would our gaming house be located? If we could go anywhere.
So interestingly enough, I think we need to find a colder place,
Okay.
which I don't know how you feel about the cold. I know you don't like the cold. You like the hot, right?
I like being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the problem is,
I can do cool. I've lived in Pittsburgh my whole life.
well, if you're doing like but even Pittsburgh, today it's like hot out there, right? Like we did like 3 seconds of manual labor and I'm sweating like a pig. Granted, I'm not in the best shape, but it's like,
So wait, you want to go to a climate that's always cold?
That's always cooler because if we have a true gaming house, either it's going to be a nightmare to cool that house, or we just keep the windows open.
Where are you thinking?
Well, not like Antarctica because we need good internet, right? You need to like have.
I
want
to stay in the U.S.
Internet. Well, yeah, Antarctica is okay. Like Alaska. I'm sorry, not Antarctica. Alaska.
Antarctica, first of all, is on the bottom of the Earth.
Is that on the top? That's the North Pole.
North Pole.
Isn't really
Yes.
North Pole? Well, no, it's North Pole, South Pole. What's on the top then? I don't call it the North Pole. It's not like a.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I mean, sure. I don't know.
You have me fucking questioning myself.
Well, no, it's kind of weird. Like, if Antarctica is in
I always
the
found that
bottom-
weird too because Antarctica is a continent, right?
Yeah.
But the North Pole is not.
Well, the North Pole and South. Well, first off, the North Pole is just like.
I don't know what else it's called.
Well, there's a North Pole and a South Pole. Those are just the poles of the.
I
Earth.
understand that, but I don't know what that mass is called on the top of the Earth, on the northern part of the
I
Earth.
thought it was Antarctica.
Oh God, I'm looking this up.
You
dude.
can't
I have
have
to know.
Antarctica on the bottom because that's too close to
What?
hell and it would melt.
That's true. That's a great point. But I will counter you with every globe I've ever looked at.
I can't believe we're gonna have to cut out this whole section because, like, we say some
is
dumb
the
stuff on this
North
podcast.
Pole.
I'm not sure that we can get away with this.
I
one.
say some dumb stuff on the podcast.
I was under the impression it was at the top.
Yeah. No. Look. Antarctica is right below South America.
Okay. No, I mean,
And-
like, I'm the idiot then. I
Right?
get
You
it.
see that? But
No, I don't know. You're showing me like
both the
bottom.
Arctic and the Antarctic. I guess it's just the Arctic.
Sure.
So Arctic, parentheses, North Pole, and the Antarctic, parentheses, South Pole, are cold because they don't get any direct sunlight. I don't know if you knew that little factoid.
I guess that makes sense.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
sure.
Google.
I think there was
It's called the Arctic. Okay.
there was a viral video going around on TikTok where they were showing, hey, here's this moon, and it comes super, super close to the Earth, and it's in the sky for like 30 seconds. And like any of these like CGI videos where there's like a planet crashing into our planet or the moon coming super close, so it takes up the whole sky, is terrifying.
I disagree, because like I feel like if something's going to crash into the Earth, my latent abilities will suddenly appear.
I mean,
I think I will stop it.
Hopefully.
You know, like those motivational videos where you tell yourself you're the best?
Mm-hmm.
I do that every day, but it's like one step further. I just tell myself I'm like God or something.
Well, isn't there a passage in the Bible, and I know I'm going to be butchering this, but like if you have the true faith of a mustard seed, you could move mountains.
Yeah.
But like just nobody really believes in themselves.
Well, dude, actually, I'm completely capping, but like if you look at like hyper successful people, their egos are ginormous.
Yeah.
Because they 100% have like blind faith in themselves, like to a fault, actually.
They just force everyone.
Because they're just sometimes just horrible people because they just think they're better than everyone else. But I mean, like you have to have that mindset if you're going to be like a successful person. Like you have to have faith in yourself.
I want to be Steve Jobs whenever I'm like dying and like I'm on a ventilator and I'm pointing out to people like how this ventilator could have been designed aesthetically more pleasing multiple ways. Oh, he was like completely delirious and he kept trying to take his mask off so he could talk about why the ventilator was like ugly.
Wow.
I read his book. It was pretty good.
I mean,
it wasn't his. He didn't write it, but the guy that he asked to write it. He
also didn't invent a lot of the Apple products.
No, but he's still the best. I mean, like if you look at Apple now,
yeah,
it's rolled by committee. All the people that were assholes that kicked out.
Yeah.
You need, like, I fully believe that, like, you need those type of people to get anything done.
I believe it, yeah.
But
even if he's wrong, he thinks he's right, and he's so confident in his decision. Like, sometimes it's better to be confident in a bad decision than to be worried about, like, a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I could get behind
I would
that,
rather have everyone all in on a bad decision than people conflicted on a good decision.
It's one of those things... Apple, like, I think I could be making this up, but they were into like toasters, and like they were like broadening their horizon, right?
Yeah.
And he came in and was like, "No, we're shutting all of this down. Yeah. Here's the Mac."
I told you about the iPhone launch, like 06 or something, and I didn't know that you guys didn't know this, but
for 3G,
they had a prototype for the first iPhone, and they were demoing it at the big convention or whatever, and like he's like gonna show all these things. Like one of the things he did was, he was pulling up the maps.
And he was getting like mad.
And then like he called like a pizza place and ordered a pizza or something like through the app. Mm-hmm. And like that shit was not done. And there was like they were like telling him like, dude, this has like people a 40% chance of just not working. And he's like, fuck it, we're doing it. And they did it and it worked. Yep. And like they say that like that was the key moment for the success of like the iPhone and stuff. But like it was like they were sweating in the back.
But it required him to go in and be like, okay, the showmanship, because they do all that stuff now, where it's like you have the camera, like the drone flying around the Apple campus and all this stuff, and it's just like I think I've watched maybe 4, if not 5, presentations now with like the new since like COVID started, and it's like boring.
Yeah,
like before I would be like waiting at like 1 p.m. ready to tune in, watch it live. Now it's like, I'll wait an hour and then I'll just catch here's everything that Apple announced in 5 minutes or less, and then just watch that YouTube video or whatever.
What a great idea for a YouTube channel.
Just the 5 minutes or less?
Yeah. Well, actually, all right, 2 things. First of all, you remember like the really famous Apple commercial that like put them on the map? Wasn't it like, fuck.
Yeah, the 1984.
Yeah. What happened in that? Wasn't there like a wrecking ball or something?
Yeah. The lady had a sledgehammer.
Yeah. And it was like, what was like an audience or something? I'm completely blanking on what the commercial is.
Yeah, it was this idea. So they had like this big overhead, because it was like a spoof off of not a spoof, but like it was based off of the 1984 book. So it was, this big overlord head that was kind of essentially like Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
Or IBM or whoever they were competing with at the time. And you had all these kind of like shaved head drones just sitting in the audience.
Yeah.
And then this lady runs with a sledgehammer and like spins around and just throws at the screen, smashes the screen.
Yeah.
And then
they don't even show their product in the
no, but they didn't have that. Was the thing. It was like, hey, we're like it's a teaser. Like we're gonna show you why 1984 isn't 1984.
Yeah.
Now the funny thing is, it was far after that, but whenever Steve Jobs came back, they were talking about when Office was coming to the Mac, and then Bill Gates came up on the screen to talk about how he's so excited that the Microsoft Office is coming on the Mac. But then you had this thing where the people were sitting in the audience, and now there's a giant screen, and Bill Gates' head flashes on the screen, very much like the commercial, and they booed him. Like, it was insane.
My God.
I will never forget that. I watched that live. Yeah, that was funny.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm a huge Mac fan, man, but like what they're doing now is just like you were talking about assholes, and like Scott, I think his name was Scott Forstall, was an asshole. Like he would like take a little, and I think I talked about this before, but he would take like a jeweler's eyepiece and hold it up to the screen so he could look at every individual pixel and then berate people if like the icon artwork or something was just off or not perfect. And it's like you need those type of people because that's the level of polish you have.
Yeah. You have a standard so high.
Johnny Ive with the designs, like I haven't seen a new design on an Apple product.
Yeah.
Like it's the iterative kind of thing, but like, come on, man. Like, be exciting.
Yeah.
For all the problems with Windows 11, at least it looked different-ish.
I haven't seen Windows 11.
It's not very good.
Yeah, no, I heard.
That's a bad example.
I feel like every other Windows is good, right? Is that how that usually works?
I don't know. I mean, it's stable.
I like Windows 10.
The problem is Windows 11 feels very much like Windows. It's Windows 10. It just, hey, it made it look a little different.
Yeah.
And then some of the commands that I use on a daily basis, they added like 2 extra mouse clicks.
Oh,
which is annoying.
We hate that.
Yeah.
We hate to see that.
Well, before I click on my sound thing and I choose my sound device because I swap between speakers, headphones, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Now I click on my sound thing, then I click on expand all options, then I click on my device or whatever, and it's stupid. Before you could right click and hit all sound.
Right.
Now it's like you have to go into the options, scroll down, click on all sound options, then that pops up.
You need like hotkeys or something, dude.
I got a macro pad. That
you need like Hot Wheels.
Yeah. I have a lot of switches coming soon. I hear you told me you were like, hey, I need you to make me a keyboard.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get through that.
Hey, can you just make me a keyboard, bro? I'm such a dickhead.
This time next week, so you're gone for a week. So in 2 weeks, I should have the full array of switches that you can try.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be sick. I can't wait.
It's like the top of the line for
this
linear,
might be what I need
clicky.
to get Challenger in League of Legends. It's been the keyboard the entire time.
That's absolutely it. 100%.
Absolutely. What else could it be, Tyler?
No, it's always that.
Yes.
That's why you need a G Pro wireless and you need a custom keyboard.
All right, ready for this one?
Yeah.
So if you had unlimited money, what would the first purchase
House.
be? House?
I would build a house.
Where?
I don't care. Multiple
Well, you
places.
have to pick
multiple places. If I had unlimited money, I would build different houses.
The exercise is you get one. Like, what's your first? What's your first thing?
I got you. It would be, I don't know, somewhere in the North Hills, and I would build a mansion. Yeah.
Wow. Gaming house.
No, if it's a mansion, then that's just a tack on of the house.
Why don't you have a mansion and then a guest house that's actually just a gaming house?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why a guest house? Why not just have a double house that's connected and that counts as one house?
Yeah. I wonder where you'd find the space for it, though.
You could
not a lot of
space. If you had unlimited funds, that would all be part of it. Hey, I'm gonna bulldoze your house. Get out.
Well, that's
here's $1 million. Immediately leave your home. If somebody gave you $1 million and said you have to be out of here by the end of the day,
no, fuck you.
Oh, you seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be gone.
No,
I would be packing everything I possibly could out and just out.
Nope.
I could easily everything you own.
Yeah.
You could rebuy with less than $250,000.
Not my memories.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have it. Okay, sure.
The cheese. Yeah, I would do it.
I would do it.
Especially if they came with a nice fat briefcase.
Not taxed. Yeah. Just a little debit card.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's on there. You can count it.
I'd be like, yeah, dude, let's do it. But, all right, my first purchase, I'd probably be a car, dude. How lame is that?
A car?
Yeah, I just wanted a new car so bad.
I mean, it's not lame.
I'm not sure which car I would get, though. Like, unlimited money. Okay. But I want like a car I can drive. So I'm not going to get like a fucking Lamborghini. You know what I mean? I can't drive that every day.
Why?
You can't drive a Lamborghini as a daily driver.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't want to like park it anywhere.
Batmobile.
The Batmobile sounds terrible.
Why? That's like you could drive that every day. Batman does.
He drives it every night.
Every night.
Yeah, I can't drive it during the day.
It's probably solar powered.
Batmobile?
Yeah.
No way. Did you like? If we're talking about the Batman, that thing was fucking gas.
Yeah, but the Batman.
Did you hear that thing?
I don't know.
It had like jet fuel in it.
I tried to block the Batman out of my memory.
It's not a bad movie, I swear.
I've turned full heel on that movie now.
No, really?
Now I just
fucking
hate that movie. Yeah.
Really? I think
that's my persona from now on.
I think it's
the Batman
that's
is
why you
just
turned
bad.
into it. Guys, I swear, we like the movie. Let me just tell you about it, how it sucks for like an hour. I don't know what kind of car I get. Probably a Mustang. I always want a Mustang. Still trying to get a Mustang.
We're apparently driving a Mustang at our honeymoon.
What kind?
No idea.
Oh my God. Send me a picture at least.
Sure. I'll send you a picture.
What do you mean? Like you're renting one?
No, they have a Mustang up at the... So Chelsea's stepmom was very nice, and she's letting us use the condo while we're up there.
Oh, yeah, right. You're going to Florida.
Yeah, and apparently they have a Mustang up there, so we don't have to rent a car, which is nice.
It's theirs?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's how old it is. What year it is.
I couldn't tell you,
Yeah,
but
me
I
either.
will. I'll send you a picture. It's too much. Like I don't know. It makes me nervous. Driving any other people's car.
Oh, yeah, big time. Well, I get nervous driving fucking, like, I've been test driving cars because I'm looking to buy one, and I get super nervous. Because you got the guy. Like,
What kind of, like, you're talking like a big car, though? Like you're talking Mustang?
Yeah, I test drove some Mustangs, some Challengers.
Do they look at you weird? Like, do you go in and, like, I mean, you're dressed in like a like a tank top and some shorts. Like, do you walk in like that, or do you actually try to?
No,
like,
I dressed up for it.
Yeah,
Not like a suit or anything, but I like
enough where they're like, okay, this guy might have the money.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I put on my nicest clothes.
I feel like you have to be an asshole if you go in there because it just sells it more. Like this young guy, how can you afford a Mustang? But if you're just a jerk, then it's like, oh,
well,
they
have problems with like kids coming in and just fucking driving those things.
Oh yeah.
Usually, so the place I'm looking at buying it's not like a dealer. It's like it's this own place where whatever the price is, you just pay it, so you don't have to like negotiate or whatever. But the cool thing is they usually just let you test drive whatever, and you can just go. They'll give you the key and then like have fun. Mm-hmm. But with like the sports cars, they're like, yeah, we have to come with you.
Sure.
Like, people fucking go crazy and shit, I guess.
You could do that on any dealership.
What?
Just pay the price. Oh, you don't have to negotiate.
Yeah, but their markups are nuts.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can technically do that.
I was looking at a dealership and it was like, oh, document fees are $700. Yeah, fuck off.
That's partially why I'm gonna run my car into the ground at this point.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
It's a good idea. I wish I didn't like cars. Like it's like, why can't I just get like a really shitty car? Why can't I just be happy with my Honda Accord?
Honda's good.
Honda's great.
Yeah,
but I'm greedy.
I don't like.
Don't you feel that way like about your gaming and stuff? Like I wish I could just be happy with like a normal computer.
I wish that I
or
could
like an
just,
Xbox.
I could have got an X Series X and
just
called
be
it
happy.
a day. Yep.
But no, like look at your fucking office.
I know it's disgusting.
Like your table can move up and down, and you have like you're gonna get that big monitor, maybe, or did you decide against that?
I really want it. Well, see, here's what I'm secretly hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping that they come out because LG is coming out with another one, right? Like it's their technology; they're going to be coming out with it.
Yeah.
Or LG, Samsung, I don't know, one of the two.
Samsung, right?
Maybe it's Samsung.
I thought it was Samsung. I could be wrong though.
I'm hoping
it's that big, like ultra wide, right?
Well, it's not like the 50-inch or whatever.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude, that's so stupid.
This is a Dell one, so it's an Alienware brand, but it's the main thing is it's OLED, right? It's an OLED monitor that doesn't get the burn-in as easily as TVs, which isn't easy to begin with.
Right.
But the main thing is I'm not going to buy another monitor until I can get an OLED screen because I just like that picture quality. That's what I want.
Is that an OLED?
I'm
pointing to Tyler's TV.
Yes. Yeah, that's the OLED.
Yeah.
I would use that if so they make a 48-inch version of that.
Yeah.
But it's still a little bit too big.
For your desk?
Right. Yeah.
But if you had a house.
If I had a house, mount it to the wall and just have it like tilted down so I could just kind of like lean back and play.
Yep.
That'd be cool. Anyway, what I'm hoping is that ultra wide eventually come out with another version of it, so then I have options. Because right now that Alienware is the only one out, and while it's new and it's sexy and everyone says how amazing it is, and I really want it.
Yeah.
There are like slight things of like, hey, on standard definition stuff, or not like standard range or whatever, it only goes up to like 400 nits, and you want it to be 1,000. So it's like, oh, it's a little dim if you don't play HDR. HDR content's great, but how many things are in HDR and that kind of thing?
And HDR is like weird for a lot of games.
Well, I will say, Windows, that is one benefit of Windows 11. It's a little bit better.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah. Anyway, what's the refresh rate on that?
170, I think.
That's such a weird number.
Yeah.
Is it because of the dimensions?
Alienwares, Alienwares do that. I think
Alienware is notoriously weird. It just says like
they do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's 170, but I would just put it at 144 and call it. Like 140 for me. 144 is like
that's a sweet spot.
Yeah. Like I can tell that, but I will say, so not to keep jumping around, but I've been playing Doom.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal.
Well, you're fucking yourself with the timestamps by jumping around.
Nah, that's fine. I have to actually like do the timestamps. We're recording this on a Sunday too, so time wise, I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to like put all the timestamps in and stuff. So this is just
just question marks.
We're just enjoying. But my thing is with Doom Eternal, that thing is a locked 165.
Oh,
everything is maxed 1440p.
That game's so well optimized.
Ray tracing is on.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because every gun, all the chrome on the guns are real-time reflections.
Wow.
So like as you're going through and explosions are happening and stuff, like it's like bouncing off of your gun. Like it's so good, man.
That game is fantastic.
I'm on the very, very last level. I have to beat that, and then
that didn't get Game of the Year, right? So we were looking it up. Doom Eternal was 2020.
Yes. I think that was around Hades, right?
Oh, that was Hades. That was Hades.
Sekiro?
Was it Sekiro?
I don't know.
No. That was the year before, I think.
Was it? I know we do this all the time. I can look it up, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like Doom it's so good. And like 2020 though, I would have to double check it because I know they came out with 2 expansions. So that might be where.
Oh, Last of Us 2.
Was that 2020?
Yeah, because that's what won at the Game Awards, and I was pissed because Hades got snubbed. How is The Last of Us 2 better than Hades? Someone tell me.
I mean, it's not.
Like, yes, it's a gorgeous game. Voice acting's really good.
Yeah, Hades was 2020.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Will o' the Wisp. Yeah, we did this. Like Animal Crossing came out that time.
Yeah. I was just trying to remember.
Yeah.
Sekiro was definitely the year before.
Yeah, Doom Eternal got an 89. I think my main criticism of Doom Eternal is there's too much to keep in mind, where I literally only use like maybe a third of the arsenal.
Yeah.
And I think like top level Doom players know every time you see a new enemy, you know exactly what gun you're switching to, you know what mod you're putting out, you're hitting it. It's just too many things that like my little pea-sized brain just couldn't comprehend like what I should be doing all the time. Yeah. So
but, I mean,
performance-wise, and then you switch to something like a Sea of Thieves where it goes from 165 to 140 to 30 to it like skips everywhere.
Yeah.
And it is it's not smooth.
Dude, I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 again.
I need to download that and see what that looks like.
We should play that together.
I'd play that.
I got my wheel back up, so
so
that's just the boot.
So you're just locked in.
I'm locked in, yeah. So, but that for me, I get 90 with everything maxed, but it's pretty consistent.
That seems. Is there ray tracing on that?
Only when you're looking at cars.
Oh, right. Yeah, you told me that. Okay.
Only when you're looking at cars, but
that's pretty good.
You look at the cars, it's nice. Yeah. There's actually a mod to do like they try to put some ray tracing stuff in it, but
it's so pretty. Yeah.
It is a gorgeous game.
Yep.
It is a gorgeous game. They do an amazing job with the environment in particular. I mean, obviously the cars look fantastic and sound fantastic. Like the sound design in that game's like great.
We were talking about this last night, but it's just like what is coming out
this year?
Yeah. Like everything got pushed. Like that one, I guess one of the big news breaking news, Starfall?
Yeah.
Is it Starfall?
Yeah.
What is it?
Starfield?
Starfield? Yeah. That got pushed.
Star Wars?
Yeah. Did we have a bet? Someone had a bet with me on that game. where I'm like, yeah, it's getting pushed. And people are like, no, absolutely not. Yeah, I don't think it was Kyle because he would have mentioned it.
Maybe you and Mike?
No, because he would have mentioned it. I don't know. Anyway, but it was just like, yeah, that's
I'm running out of friends you have.
I don't know. All both of them. I got pushed. And it's just like, okay, I mean, good, I guess, but still funny.
Dude, yeah. Dude, I just been in a video game slump, man. I was telling you that. Like, I have this PS5 sitting there.
Yep.
I have this game I need to play.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. Is that what it's called? It's not 2, right? Yeah. Which sounds like an expansion. It's kind of like Spider-Man Miles Morales. It just seems like an expansion.
It's like they're skating.
Not like Spider-Man 2.
Like the marketing team is like, well...
Do you like that better? Like, do you think there's a benefit to like not naming it like God of War 2?
I think it's...
Is that an outdated marketing or naming thing, I guess?
Well, part of it could be the stuff you're running into with like Modern Warfare 2. Where it's like, okay...
Well, yeah, like same as God of War. Like, God of War 2 exists in the mid-2000s.
I don't know. It's messy.
But something like Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't have a second one.
Yeah, but the whole point was Zero Dawn was the name of... So, like, Zero Dawn was the first game. Yeah. And then Forbidden West is the second game. So, like...
Horizon... Oh, it's just Horizon Forbidden West. I see.
Right. So, my thing was, like, if they do it that way from the beginning...
Yeah.
Then that makes sense.
Gotcha.
But honestly, whenever they start making it messy, or for instance, you have Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 4, and then Gears 5, where of War gets kicked.
Oh, yeah, like, that is weird.
That's the kind of stuff. Like, at least finish it out. I don't know. And then when you want to like reboot it or start a new trilogy.
You remember Gears of War Judgment?
Well, look at like Halo Infinite, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. And like Gears of War Judgment wasn't bad. It was okay. It still played fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that annoys me.
The last Gears of War I liked was 3.
4 and 5 are pretty good. You never played those, or you did?
No, I haven't played those.
4 and 5 are good.
Well, the campaigns are good, you're saying, but...
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Online.
Online's just bad.
Well, yeah,
Gears of War
always
Online
hated
is terrible.
Nah, dude, it was so fun back in the day. But, yeah, Halo Infinite.
My OCD...
Well, Halo's just fucking, like, all over the place.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with, like, Arkham... You have Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, right? And then, like, that kind of works because you like that's what they're called.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That doesn't seem like a progression, though.
No, well, and that actually still works because there's still in alphabetical order. The issue is when you start jumping, where it's like Forbidden West technically comes before Zero Dawn alphabetically.
Yeah.
So then in your library, does it?
Oh yeah.
Does it get mixed up? That's annoying to me.
That is annoying. What was I gonna say? Totally blanking.
I don't know.
Oh, something about Halo. Oh, have you seen the Halo TV show? That fucking dumpster fire.
No, the moment Master Chief takes his helmet off and you're like, you can see his face now. It's like, okay, I'm out. Like, that's fine.
So, spoiler alert to anyone who's watching the show, but Master Chief just had sex.
Oh, yeah. I saw it. That was all over my RSS feed.
Okay, so I haven't really been keeping super up to date. I've been kind of tuning in and out of it, but as far as I'm aware, what happened was there's like a human girl.
Oh,
but she's a spy for the Covenant. And then she plows her in front of Cortana. Cortana like was watching or something.
Yikes.
It was weird. I don't
know if I'll ever watch that.
No. Well, dude, I was in an argument with our research department, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was kind of an argument.
So I was spirited debate.
Well, there's this one, we're in a group chat for our League of Legends chat, and the one guy from Kansas, shout out to Zach. I hope he listens to this one. Gets a kick out of that. Anyway, so he really likes the show, which is fine. And he's like, "Oh man," I guess he was talking about the show. Or no. I sent a meme because that's when the shit came out. When Master Chief lost his virginity.
That was like this week, right?
Yeah. So I sent like a meme or something, and the meme was like pretty much it was like OG Master Chief wears his helmet, is a virgin, kind of loves a AI or something, and then it's like TV show Master Chief never wears his helmet, and like all the opposite. Anyways, so Zach's like, "Oh man, I really like it," and blah blah blah. And then I was like, this is such a horrible way of telling this, but I was like, well, right now I'm watching The Sopranos. Okay. And I'm like, give me a reason why I would spend my free time watching Halo over The Sopranos. And Calvin's like, or I mean, the research department, could be anyone in there. And so the research department is like, well, that's not a fair comparison. It's apples and oranges. And I'm like, it's not apples and oranges. They're both TV shows. Like, who do you think Halo's competing with? They're both on streaming services, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have people who is your consumer. They have to pick what they want to watch, and they have the option between watching something like The Sopranos and Halo. The
like
TV
you're saying
show.
it based off of like time, like it's a time thing. So explain to me why I have limited number of hours in the day.
Yeah.
Why would I spend it watching Halo versus the Sopranos?
Exactly.
Look, I'm always on your team.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I think that when it comes to apples and oranges, it's less about, like with Halo, it's like, if I'm going into that, and I don't know if this is true or not, I'm expecting to sit back and I just want like Halo ass action.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm just like, I just got to sit back and just
turn your brain off
right.
show. Yeah.
And with The Sopranos, I'm expecting maybe like some suspense, some like cerebral, like
some
pay
big
attention
brain
type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see that. It'd be the same thing if like,
that makes sense.
hey,
That makes sense.
why would I spend my time watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine over Breaking Bad?
Well, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a very good show.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like you're just saying,
yeah, I could totally see someone watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine over Breaking Bad.
Yeah, okay,
because Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a quality show.
Okay.
What? I'm serious.
No,
dude.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Halo's not Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Halo. Like I would pick Brooklyn Nine-Nine every day of the week.
I would probably. Yeah, I would watch.
I guess my question would be, what is a fair comparison? Does it have to be like? Is it Halo versus Witcher? I'd rather watch Witcher.
Is it Halo versus the Batman? I'd rather watch Halo. No, I think Halo and Witcher is a great comparison because you have the action. You have a story.
Well, dude,
sure, there
it's
is
just
some drama there, but
I understand that like they're trying to do their own thing with the Halo. Like it's not canon or whatever, which is fine.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's like it's spin-off.
But
thing, yeah.
Like there's no love to the original work. Like if you are gonna take an IP,
yeah,
as well known and beloved as Halo, you have to respect the work.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you can't just do whatever you want with it. Like it's.
I'm with you.
And from what I've seen from The Witcher, it's like the writers actually played the games.
Well, it's not. Well, the writers played the games.
In Halo, it's like, dude, these writers did not play any of the games. Like, they don't give a fuck about Halo.
And Henry Cavill played. Like, that was the thing.
Oh, Henry Cavill loves. Yeah.
So
big gamer. Yeah.
It's like So
I love Henry Cavill.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the dude from Halo played Halo, but then
I don't know. I thought I heard something, and I may be wrong. But I thought I heard something like the writers are like, yeah, we're not really interested in the game. We never played it.
Yeah, it's so weird, man.
Which is like insane. Like, why would you? Why would you make the show then?
But to be fair, it's not a show for people that like Halo, maybe. Which I know is insane to even think. But
dude,
no, look, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
I want to hear the argument.
But like Chelsea's sister was talking about it. I guess like last week or whatever, around Mother's Day, where she was like, "Oh yeah, no, I was watching Halo. I liked it."
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
That's fair. Like she has no concept of what the quote unquote canon is, right? Like she never played the games or whatever. So it's just like it's just in her mind, because she likes sci-fi.
Yeah.
If you take the Halo, which I know again is stupid
listen to what
Halo.
You're saying.
I understand what I'm saying. But it's just like if you take all that away and it's just a person coming into you and being like, oh, okay, this is Halo. The interesting thing would be if you watch the TV show, you like the TV show, and then you're like, I'm going to read the books. Or I'm going to play the game. And then which of those two do you like? Because I wonder if she would prefer the TV show version of, and again, I've never seen it, but like Master Chief and Cortana and stuff like that versus the games or other stuff, that was written.
It's kind of interesting because the games, it's not like this huge expansive narrative.
No, not at all.
What I mean?
Yeah.
It's like very straightforward. Like,
yep.
I mean, the lore is like crazy. Like when you get into all the books and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was telling you in preparation for Halo Infinite or our review or whatever, I was watching like a recap of the lore, and it was just a lot of shit that happens.
Yeah,
like I had no idea.
Yep.
Like the first game takes place like after a whole like war, like the Covenant human war, right?
But it's still like very old school. Here's this Doom guy.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, that's what I love about that's what I love about the game. Anyways, my point is, like, if it's not going to be based on Halo, why use the property?
So
you can get people to watch it.
Yeah, because
you know that you're not going to be
why
able to
make an Uncharted movie? Dude, so it's out on video.
Live action video game adaptations are just doomed to fail. Like, I can't believe these guys in the whiteboard room do not realize this.
But Witcher's good.
I
mean, granted, it's not maybe necessarily based on the games versus the books, but he takes a lot of the mannerisms and the voice and everything from the game. So, like,
Witcher's good. Okay, name another. Dude, it's like
Hitman with Timothy Olyphant.
They got one.
That's it. Hitman was good. I enjoyed Hitman a lot.
Oh my god, man! You look at something like Assassin's Creed. You remember that movie?
No, I never saw it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it was awful.
I mean, but you have people like Chelsea, like Abby, where they're like, "Yeah, we'll watch Uncharted with Tom Holland because we would just want to see Tom Holland in a National Treasure-esque movie."
I just hate the world.
That's okay. That was a 0 to 60.
It was. Well, it's just like, oh yeah, this is a successful game. Let's make it into a movie.
Yeah. Well,
it's gonna suck, but who cares?
I can't wait to see the Gears movie. I can't wait to see. Like people are going hard on that stuff.
Okay, when it comes to art, there's got to be a purpose. Okay, if you're doing art for the sake of making money, it's like not gonna be a masterpiece.
But if you succeed in making money, does it need to be a masterpiece?
Not to them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
But this goes back to the conversation we had before. People like Steve Jobs, the money is secondary to him. He wants perfection.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more nuance there. I think you're starting
He's trying to make money, but like, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is like his standards are very high for what he's trying to do.
Sure.
He's not trying to cash grab. That was not his philosophy in making his products.
We were talking about this last night, where Netflix is very expensive, and we were looking at like what are some Netflix originals that like why do you stream to Netflix? Like why do you subscribe to Netflix? What's the point? What's
Netflix
keeping
is
you
going
there?
Fucked.
Yeah, and that's the general perception. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Apple TV. Yeah. So Chelsea and I just finished Severance, which is very good. Talk about a thinker, right?
Yeah.
That you should watch that.
Okay.
But you have Severance. You have
I don't have Apple TV.
I think I have another spot. You could join my family thing or whatever.
And my streak of not paying for services continues.
But the whole point of it is, Apple maybe isn't cranking through like 1,000 shows.
Yeah.
But like everything they do, I say they were awesome. Kyle kind of challenged me on that one where he's like, I wouldn't say
they have some
awesome.
good ones.
I think everything we've watched, I was not unhappy watching it.
Yeah.
And that's...
HBO Max is fantastic.
I think so, yeah. But they do a lot of like the movie side of things. Where like, the Batman just came out. Guess what? It's on here.
Well, I'm watching
Mortal Kombat's
The
on
Sopranos on there right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
I hope we got to check to see where Uncharted's streaming because I do want to see it just to see it.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying it.
Yo, have you seen the new Marvel movies? The Doctor Strange?
No, that's getting just slammed apparently, right?
Bad?
Yeah, isn't
really?
It? Let me check what I thought it was. Someone told me it was like rated the worst Marvel movie.
Oh my god, I heard good things. I don't know.
Let me bring it up. But so you haven't seen it yet? I'm assuming.
Oh no, dude, I'm so behind. Like I'm getting like hit over the head with Marvel.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, you got to watch this TV show, and then you got to watch this movie, and then you got to play this game, and then you got to solve this puzzle, and then once you do that, you unlock. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what people were saying. It got a 74 on critics and 86 on audience. Sounds fine.
86 on audience? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that low maybe for Marvel standards?
I don't think so. 86 seems high.
For Marvel?
For Marvel? Yeah.
Audience score?
Yeah.
No. What are you on?
For audience score?
No. What site are you on?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. That seems not low, but middle of the pack maybe.
I want to see what Ragnarok is just for comparison.
90 something easily. Has to be.
For an audience score?
Yeah, dude.
I would assume so, but I'm curious.
Ragnarok's like one of the best movies they have.
No, 87.
Really?
It's 1% more. Now it got a 93 on Critics
Oh,
loved
wow,
it.
the
but-
critics loved it.
Yeah.
I actually ignore the critics. I don't give a shit.
See, I'm a
opposite?
slave. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just don't, because I don't trust audience.
I trust the audience. The movie's made for the audience. It's not made for critics.
Yeah. Like if you're talking Marvel, I get it. Like I understand that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, but especially for Marvel. Like you're telling me that
yeah.
a professional movie reviewer is going to be able to tell me why this movie is better than me, like the nuances of Thor Ragnarok.
Is
Like it's not like fucking Schindler's List or something, you know?
so here's my thing. Spider-Man No Way Home. What do you
Yeah.
think the audience gave that one?
90?
98.
Yeah. They love it. I think that's just so overhyped.
But that's my point.
Well, they're bound to get some wrong.
Yeah, okay, but that's my point.
Do you think the critics are always right?
No, I'm just saying that Spider-Man No Way Home was fine.
Yeah, it was good.
I think it was the third best Tom Holland Spider-Man film, personally. And my thing with that is...
Oh my God, I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Probably not, but it's all nostalgia. Like, they did
Dude,
nothing.
I know. It's literally nostalgia bat.
But that's the whole point.
Which is
Like
cool.
critics. I'm putting more ownership on critics to kind of put themselves. And now critics gave it a 93, so I don't know. But
No, it was a good movie. It was a great movie.
it was good.
It was better than the Batman.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's not even. Dude, they're
Dude, the Batman's like not even good.
objectively speaking.
Oh my
I
God.
think you could make that argument.
Is it your least favorite Batman movie?
Oh,
Batman and Robin Forever? Or the Batman? What would you rather watch?
no, Batman Forever will always stay up there for me. I don't care who you are.
Which
I
one
would
is
say
Batman Forever?
That's with the Riddler and Two-Face.
Who's Batman in that? What actor?
Kilmer. Val Kilmer. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Batman Forever was right when I was old enough to start watching it. Came out whenever, like, it actually hit theaters whenever I was there. So like I got to see it in the theater. And
Batman Forever or Star Wars Phantom Menace?
Star Wars Phantom Menace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The Phantom Menace? I don't know.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah. Better than the Batman. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The Batman, I'd probably take the Batman over like maybe the first two films, which I know is sacrilege to most people, but I didn't really like
First two what?
for like Batman.
Like
Batman
the Dark Knight
Returns.
trilogy?
No, just Keaton's
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? I don't know. I
we're
hope
talking-
critics are a little bit more objective. But
I guess. I don't believe them ever. Everything's
Yeah.
a conspiracy to me.
sure.
Dude, it's like, I don't know. There's some that are just like, there are some where it's like critics 50, audience like 90. You know what I mean?
But when does that happen?
I don't know, which is the question. I want to say when something is politically incorrect, maybe that might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Like maybe a comedy,
Or it's
like a comedy movie.
yeah, it's trying to say something that's not in the main.
You know what I mean? Like maybe you're not allowed to say that anymore. Or
I wonder.
something.
Let me check because I'm
I'm trying to think of a good example of that.
My go-to is always well. I mean, I don't want to get into this, but like Batman was technically politically
What, the Batman?
charged. No, Dark Knight.
Oh, Dark Knight.
Where it didn't get nominated and it was all this other thing. Like people actually called it out. So I think it was Hugh Jackman that was hosting the Oscars at that point.
Yeah.
And he literally called it out. Where he's like, everybody saw this movie. It made an exorbitant amount of money. It is Heath Ledger's best performance. And it's just like, and it just got nothing. Like no one cared.
Dude, because the Academy is bullshit,
Critic-wise,
dude.
yeah. I want to see what League of Extraordinary Gentlemen gets. That's my go-to.
That's your go-to?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think that was the movie that I loved as a kid and realized that critics hated it. So, like, for instance, critics gave it a 17%.
17?
Yeah.
What did the audience give it?
44.
That's
But still, that's
horrible. Yeah,
it's
still bad.
20%
All right,
difference.
let me see, like, maybe, like, gotta think of a comedy here. Maybe, like, Step Brothers?
One of
That's
the
good.
overrated
Get the fuck out of here.
movies.
Are you out of your mind?
Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hilarious movie.
I don't even know. That might be better than Talladega Nights.
I like Talladega Nights
Well, yeah,
more.
but
That's an unpopular opinion.
That makes sense though if you like cars, right?
No, I just think it's funny.
Okay.
I just really like the French guy.
I don't think
So
Will
funny.
Ferrell's funny. That's my thing.
He had a streak of very funny movies.
I'll give you Anchorman and Elf, and then my Will
Anchorman.
Ferrell.
I think Elf is super overrated.
I'm not saying it's amazing. I'm just saying
the movie, which everyone hates me for, but like I'm sorry, like I just didn't. I don't know what it was. All right, wait. Step Brothers. Here we go. All right, here we go. Ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
It's probably. I would say it's in line. I think critics are
55 from the critics, 69 from audience. That's
nice.
That's lower than I thought.
Yeah.
I got to find a really good example because I know I've seen some stuff where it's like really different for like no reason.
People have opinions.
Actually, maybe a war movie. That sounds like something. Movie? Yeah, like some sort of war movie.
If you want to do that, I would say maybe check out Jarhead.
Oh, Jarhead.
The problem is if you do any type of World War II movie, like I would say Jarhead, maybe Black Hawk Down, something like that.
I looked up American Sniper, 7284, not bad.
Yeah. That was
Jarhead.
Jarhead. You ever seen Jarhead?
Yeah. That's with what's his face?
Yeah, it is.
Syria.
It is with yes. Oh man.
You like that little reference?
Jake Gyllenhaal is just known as Mysterio from now on. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Still better than No Way Home or whatever.
Nah,
I think so.
Yeah, you're wrong. I disagree with that take.
I liked it. I don't know.
All right, we did some
Speaking
polls.
of opinions, yeah,
we did some polls this week. We got the opinions of our audience. So, 3 polls.
Classic.
We're back.
Trifecta trilogy.
Back to the trilogy. All right, here we go. First poll was what is the best. So on Tuesdays, well, first of all, let me start from the beginning.
Give me the full pitch.
Couch Code Games.
Yes.
On Twitter, go there, follow us, participate in. We want to hear your voice. Let your voice be heard.
And if you don't want to let your voice be heard, just hit a button. Just pick an option.
Well, that's.
Yeah, but sometimes people like write comments on.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, if you don't want to explain yourself, just hit a button.
Yeah.
Completely anonymous.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Anyways, we want to hear from you. We do a poll Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Usually, Tuesday tends to be video game related. Wednesday is a would you rather kind of scenario, and Thursday seems to be a mixed bag of randomness. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. This last Tuesday, I asked the audience what the best racing game franchise was. And I was trying to think of all the racing game franchises.
Yes.
So you have Gran Turismo.
Classic.
Forza.
Classic.
I count as one because I know you have Motorsport and Horizon, but one franchise.
Yeah. I mean, you have limited options, so that makes sense.
Very limited options.
You can only pick 4.
Mario Kart.
That was a left fielder.
That was a left fielder, but like
that's a combat.
How could I consider
that like a combat race? It's still a racer. It's still
a racing game.
Combat racer, but yeah.
Combat racer, yeah, but it's still a racing game.
Yeah.
So is I was the last one was either Need for Speed or I was thinking Burnout, but I think Need for Speed kind of goes back longer and has survived longer.
Had I known that's what you were doing, because you didn't give me all the options. You just asked me, "Hey, is Need for Speed or Burnout more popular?"
Yeah. I had to have Mario Kart on there. I don't know.
Had I known the options, I would have taken out Mario Kart and put in both Need for Speed and Burnout. Because then you have all of them on the same. Well, it's realistic and arcadey, but what I'm saying is like all of those are still racers where you have to race. Where Mario Kart, I think Mario Kart gets put on like Mario Kart, Mod Nation Racers, Blur,
Burnout's
almost even like Twisted Metal in a way. It's not racing, but it's still like that combat car thing.
But it's a race.
It is, but what I'm saying is Mario Kart's in a different. Mario Kart is an arcade racer.
Yeah.
That's when you have like Donkey Kong Racing or Crash Bandicoot Racing or Sonic Racing, because they're all like you still have the power up in that sort of thing. That's where my mind was at. But
yeah, no, you're probably right. Mario Kart slayed everything.
Yeah, no, I picked Mario Kart because you can't.
You can't. No, I picked Mario Kart. You're probably right. I probably should have. Well, I didn't want to be like, okay, what's the best racing game franchise? And then the whole comment section is gonna be like, Mario, where the fuck's Mario Kart? Mario Kart's the best.
I think if you took Mario Kart away, you might get a little bit more Burnout. I think Need for Speed is more.
Burnout's
more
my
well
favorite.
known. Yeah.
Actually, maybe Forza. I love Forza.
It depends what you're going in for. Burnout's very good in terms of like arcadey stuff.
Burnout was
I'll
so
take
fun.
Burnout. Yeah.
Burnout was so much fun. So Mario destroyed everything. Need for Speed was second, which actually extremely surprising to me.
There are a couple of good ones.
Yeah, back in like
out of the 50
80
million that they made. Yeah. Still
Like
waiting for
on.
a good Need for Speed. And they'll
Dude,
take
so-
a year off and try to redo it. Just make Burnout again.
Make
That's
Burnout
all.
again, yeah.
Like if you want to slap
Absolutely.
Need for Speed on it, fine.
Yeah,
But like they've run that franchise into the ground that like you're not going to get.
Burnout was so fun, dude.
Yeah, like well the problem is Need for Speed isn't going to make like they might make money, but they're not going to hit projections. And and going back to your original comment of like, do you want to add numbers to it and things like that? Like if you just said like Burnout 4, that carries a level of prestige that I don't think anyone wants to do. I think they're scared. That's why they
this
have
is
these
what I
other
don't
names.
get. I mean, we talk about all these companies that are like, yeah, let's fucking put out this TV show or this game. Like, we don't care. This sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were just talking about Halo Infinite. It's not even done it yet.
Right. Oh yeah.
Like, it has half the things out, and they promised this game last year.
Yep.
It's like insane. Like you can just, so you have companies that just do that, and then like I guess you're saying that like some companies are scared of the name.
Oh, I'm just saying if you have an option between Need for Speed, I don't know, like
Burnout 4 would get more people to play it.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if you made a game called Burnout Skid Marks or something, and then you have like Burnout 4, if you have a solid number next to it, I feel like that carries weight.
Absolutely.
If you come out with a Assassin's Creed 5, that's going to carry more weight than, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Antarctica.
True.
I don't know.
I would not play that game.
Antarctica, yeah, probably not. It's like, what are you going to climb? Like, everything's melting.
Yeah. All right, the second question is, would you rather, Wednesday? Would you rather spend your weekends outdoors or indoors, essentially? Mm-hmm. Now, I wish I could, like, specify, because, like, if you pick outdoors, I wouldn't make you sleep outside, because that becomes, like, a really easy choice at that point.
Uh-huh.
I see that as like you have to either spend your whole weekend like outside, like, you know, when the light's out,
sure,
or inside.
I like the like nighttime, like get a nice campfire going and stuff like that.
Yeah, or whatever. I mean, we'll say like from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, you have to spend it outside or whatever, right?
Yeah, I feel like you would feel productive and good for like one. Like I could do one weekend that way.
Yeah,
but then if like
every
weekend is like nope, you're just always outside.
See, like
I don't know.
Indoors destroyed outdoors, not surprisingly.
Yeah.
But I think the people that would choose outdoors would feel a lot better about themselves.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's a day like today and I had a pool, I would spend if I had a pool and it was like nice and hot all the time, I'd be outside all the time.
You say that and I don't believe you.
Probably not, but
I'm hoping. For a second. I would call you out on that.
I would love a pool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom wants a pool really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, pools are cool.
We could just hold these microphones in a pool.
That'd be fun until someone drops one.
I don't
would cry.
Think that's bad, is it? Could you?
What?
I guess
dropping a mic into a pool.
Do batteries have enough charge to electrocute you?
Oh, we wouldn't die. We would ruin the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah. I mean,
these aren't cheap.
No, although they are on sale.
Oh,
I almost got a third one, but I was
dunk
like,
them in a pool.
I'm not
then
gonna just have a third one sitting there.
You could
just get that guest.
Get that rotating chair.
The problem is if you get another one of these mics, you have to get like the pop filter and the stand.
Yeah.
You can't have
one.
It
a big
it.
expense. Yeah. Well, everyone likes indoors because we've conquered the wild.
Yeah,
makes sense.
It's controlled. You can have indoor pools too.
I guess
still have the windows open. Get that fresh air.
I think you have to adjust the rules for this one to make it a little bit more enticing for the outdoorsmen.
I think the people that want outdoors will. I mean, they picked it. I think that our close knit group is.
Well, there's a couple. There's a couple outdoors.
Yeah.
All right. Then we move on to the Thursday poll.
The Thursday poll. The anything goes. The grab bag.
Yeah. So I had a discussion with my dad because my dad has traveled all over the world, and I was asking him what his favorite country was for food.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought up like France and, my parents lived in Japan for a while, so they really like Japanese cuisine. My mom's favorite's Italy.
I feel like that's a popular opinion.
Popular opinion. Yeah. So I asked the audience what country has the best cuisine. Now this was tough because I only had 4 options. And going back to it, I might have put China on there. Maybe they have good food. I wanted definitely something from Asia, so it was like Japan, China, probably the top 2 there. You have to have Italy and France on there, and then I picked Spain. I think Spain's really, really good
over Mexico.
Yeah, I think it's better.
I wouldn't know. I don't even know if I've ever had Spanish food. Like I've had like authentic Mexican food, but I don't know what the difference is between Spain and Mexico.
Oh well, yeah. There's some.
I'm sure that like I don't want to say that. Oh, it's all the same thing.
Yeah,
no. I'm sure there's difference.
I could have maybe put Mexico in there. I don't know if it's. I love Mexican food.
Ever since I started keto, I've just been jonesing for nachos. That's all I want. Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to eat that on keto.
No. You are decidedly not.
Negative.
You can have everything but the nacho.
Japan won.
That's surprising.
That's very surprising to me.
What would you get, Japan-wise?
What would I get in Japan? Sushi.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll give you sushi.
Sushi's fantastic. Actually, their steak's really good in Japan.
I'm sure this is bad to... I don't know, even say this out loud. Like, as far as Japan food goes, whenever you say like, "Oh, let's get something from Japan," I just think of like that. Just means we're going to McDonald's, but everything is going to be black because they just put squid ink on everything. Like the black hamburgers that they do, where they dye all the stuff black.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, that's all I think about in Japan. I know that's obviously they do more things than just squid ink and octopus.
I didn't even know they did that. You're blowing my mind right now.
Oh yeah, they use squid ink and put it in. Like the cheese is black, the burger, like everything.
Why?
Bun's black. I don't know. I think it's just like a marketing thing. Dude, they got some weird stuff over.
Oh my god! Have you ever seen Japanese commercials?
The only Japanese commercial I've seen was the one on Friends with the blue lipstick.
Oh yeah, dude, they were weird.
Yeah,
they were really weird commercials. I don't even know where to start with that. And Japanese game shows are weird. Anyways, I would have voted for Italy, dude. How do you beat Italy?
I feel like I have to vote for Italy, but I would like to try some Spanish cuisine.
Yeah, when I went to Spain, it was good. It was really, really good.
I think Mike made the comment like when we think Chinese food too, it's not.
Oh yeah,
like what we have here. Like when I think Chinese food, I want American Chinese food.
Absolutely.
I want my General Tso's with the fried rice.
Yeah,
that's what I want in an A roll.
Yeah, I don't know what I was like doing some research for this to see like what is countries that are held in the highest esteem. China's up there. A lot of people think China
for
has really good food. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's a lot different than, like you said, American Chinese food. But
yeah, I don't know what I would. I'm happy with American food.
Do you think America's anywhere on here? Top 10 maybe?
It's got to be, right?
It's got to be top 10.
You'd have to be.
Yeah. It has to be top 10. We have good food here.
I think so. I mean, granted, it's like spoofs of all kinds of other stuff.
What about barbecue?
Is that American?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, then, yeah.
Isn't it? Like Southern barbecue?
I don't know.
Where else does that come from?
I think it was Mike actually saying his friends from Germany they want barbecue whenever they come over here. So
the Germans love coming to America to eat food. My dad.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, no. So there's a guy from France came here. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I want to eat like what like normal people eat here. Like what's the normal thing? So my dad took him to a Cracker Barrel. Got like mashed potatoes.
I think it depends on your age group.
He loved it.
Yeah,
the guy from France. He was like, he was so into it.
Follow me to Chipotle.
Yeah, well, they have Chipotles all over the world, don't they?
Do they?
I don't know.
It doesn't. I don't think
that's a burrito or like it's like Mexican.
Sure, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, yeah, but that's what people here eat. Unless you want to go to like
America's
a Five Guys.
known for hamburgers, steak,
anything that could give you a heart attack. That's red meat, is what you're saying.
Red meat, yeah.
America is just red meat.
Well, we have a lot of chicken.
Yeah, I guess
we have a lot.
I don't like chicken.
Why?
I don't know.
Chicken's great.
Is it?
I'd rather have red meat over chicken.
Yeah,
I still like chicken.
I'm trying to think of the last time I had a good.
I had to make chicken yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. If you bread it, sure.
What do you mean if you bread it?
I'm talking like a normal. Like if you give me a grilled chicken breast, I don't think of the last time I've had. Like it's always.
You ever
like
get those
thighs are
rotisserie
good.
chickens?
Yeah, I would
good.
rather have any other type of meat.
Why?
I don't know.
I love a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
They're
I'd
so
rather have
good.
Turkey than chicken, personally.
Yeah, turkey's very good. Those were our polls.
That's polls.
Man, I can't believe Japan won. It's so surprising.
I would not have guessed that at all.
I mean, I love Japanese food, but
If you, as soon as you put sushi on that, then I get
no,
behind
sushi's
it.
fantastic. It's like
Yeah.
my favorite food from Japan, but I'd rather have pasta. I'd rather have pizza. And I know pizza from Italy is like flatbread, but it's still fantastic.
That's the kind of pizza I like.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's like olive oil.
I've been doing.
Oh, God.
I got the keto pizza from Blaze.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not very good. It's not worth the
Anything,
the
any
cost.
keto, yeah, no.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
yeah. I had pork rinds yesterday.
I can't believe you think Blaze is the best pizza in Pittsburgh.
I don't think I said
You literally
it's
said
the
that.
best pizza.
You said
in
it's my favorite
Pittsburgh.
pizza in Pittsburgh.
I think currently it is the most consistently good, non-disappointing pizza in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
We gotta get a Minio's.
Yeah.
I thought.
Well, so Minio's, I have yet to, like, I had Spack Brothers, so that's Chelsea's.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I guess it's ours now. We're married.
Hey.
My brother-in-law's pizza.
Yeah.
I had that one time when we first started dating 11 years ago. So I've been really wanting to try that again.
We should go.
I agree.
They
'cause we
said
could
they could do
artichoke hearts,
artichokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would do a shout out there. I mean, that's by all accounts. I'm sure the people I talk to are biased, but I've talked to others that are not part of the family that say it's very, very good. So I want to try Smack Brothers, and I want to try. I guess Minio's is the only one we didn't do on my bachelor party.
I'm trying to remember if we did it or not. I thought.
What's the Minio's thing? No, because Minio's isn't that you putting the cheese and everything above the food? Isn't that what Minio's is?
Wait, is that Minio's?
I think.
Like the cold cheese?
Yeah, and then
No, that's Fiore's.
Is it Fiore's?
I thought so.
Or is it flipped? Well, whichever one put all the cheese over top of the toppings, we had that one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought it was like,
I thought that's
okay.
Fiore's.
People do too many gimmicky things. Like what was the one with the cold pizza
God damn it.
again?
Thought that was Fiore's.
No. That's Beto's.
Oh,
is the
Beto's,
cold-
yeah,
I do
yeah.
not like that. That thing was, we went in there at 11
I don't like
a.m.
that, yeah.
11 a.m., like an hour after they opened or 30 minutes after they opened, and they were slammed. And I literally just had a flatbread with cold cheese, like cold shredded cheese and
Yeah.
like banana peppers on it. And I'm like, what am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
It was fine. And it was a good experience to at least try everything.
Yeah.
But
You gotta get it fresh, though.
My pizza needs to be hot.
You gotta get it fresh. It was good. It was a good thought by Nate.
Oh, I thought he cooked it better. Like, for instance, the Vinny's.
Yeah.
He cooked that better than when we go to Vinny's.
Then Vincent
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought
I
you
know
cooked
his
it
last
perfectly.
name
It
is,
was great. It was great. It's just like, at the end of the day, whenever I'm thinking pizza, like, I want, like, the crust is my thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want.
course.
And when
Charred?
when you're doing keto, I wouldn't say necessarily charred, but
Yeah.
I like the fluffy crust at the.
Oh, you like fluff?
Sometimes.
Doughy?
Sometimes. It's a taste. If the crust tastes good, I don't care what type of crust it is. It could be flat, thick, whatever. But
Yeah, I was watching Dave Portnoy, his pizza reviews. You ever seen this?
I don't think so.
Oh man, you should watch this. This is great. He's in Canada right now, and he just I think one of his latest ones was a bakery, and they do pizza, and that crust is amazing because it's nice and fluffy.
Fluffy or flaky? I feel like a
Fluffy.
bakery would be.
Fluffy.
Could do. I like some fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a bakery, so like their crust that's where it's at.
Yeah, but
You know
is
what I
it
mean?
like a sweeter crust then? Because I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I don't know. I would have to rewatch the review.
I want the savory.
He really liked it. He's like, so he usually likes a really thin pizza,
Yeah.
but this one was thicker. But he was like, it's so good though, because their crust is like,
We were gonna try
Really
like
good.
Chicago deep dish.
ugh.
I don't particularly like thick. pizzas.
I've had Chicago deep dish. It's fine.
like in
I'll eat it.
Chicago.
Yeah, in
and-
Chicago. Yeah. It's overrated in my opinion, but it's just me.
A lot of things are like
Just soup,
again.
man.
I know we were
Soup.
very intoxicated, but I'm saying that whatever the random place we got pizza from,
So good.
it was Virginia.
Well, we
It
were
was-
right.
it was
We were the
very
right
good.
amount of drunk, dude.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
everything
we
you
were
put in your
right
body
there,
was
yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
Playing croquet. That was a fun weekend.
I need to. We were talking offline, but I was like, I need to stop keto at least 2 weeks before going to.
Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna lose I'm hoping to be down 40 pounds by July, right? Total.
Yeah.
And I'm a little less than halfway there, and I'm gonna come back after a week in Florida. I'm just gonna gain 40 pounds.
My God,
so excited! It's gonna be good.
I wish you the best, man. I'm gonna be thinking about you the whole time.
No, it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, that sounds like really fun. You're going to Harry Potter World, right?
Harry Potter World, Star Wars World, all the worlds, Disney World.
What are you most excited for?
Oddly enough, I'm starting to lean more to Harry Potter.
Wow.
Which is...
Can you get me a Slytherin robe?
Probably.
Thanks. I'll pay you.
Sure. I think
I'll pay
I have
how
one
much
here,
is that?
actually.
Like $3,000?
If you're serious about it, I can get you one.
Nah, that's something I gotta get myself. I gotta get down there sometime.
That's what I was asking Chelsea. We were in Barnes & Noble, and I saw a bunch of like wands. And I'm like, are these the ones you get in Harry Potter World? And it's just like, they're just like plastic. It's just like if I go to Harry Potter World and they don't have like wooden wands that are like hand carved, I'm going to be very disappointed.
That make your soul light up when you touch it?
Well, it's the same thing with the lightsabers. Like Nate was saying how like the lightsabers are just like junky. And you can get better ones
I was
online.
down in Disney, and I was seeing the lightsabers, and they build them for you, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The custom ones you can get are so much better.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't care about
it's probably
lightsaber
less expensive or comparable.
I just want Obi-Wan's hilt. That's all I want. Just the hilt. I don't even care about the blade. Yeah.
You should get Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor.
But I think Obi-Wan's is more interesting. Has like the ball in the end with like the little not spikes, like square spikes around it and stuff. I just thought it was interesting.
Darth Maul's the GOAT, though.
Yeah, in terms of Jedi fighters or lightsaber duelists, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else does he do?
I don't know. It seethes. That's a word.
He does, yeah that's true. Growls. He does seethe a lot. But he takes on 2 Jedis at once.
Yeah.
Kills one. Mm-hmm. Loses the other one. Unlucky. What are you going to do? Crawls out of the pit, half a body. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, still lives. His pure seething hatred keeps him alive.
That's so badass.
Yeah.
Darth Maul is like definitely up there. We should do top 5 Sith. I wonder who like...
We would just need to have like guidance on that. On like, are we talking most powerful? Or are we talking
most powerful? Or are we coolest? I don't know.
Yeah. How many Sith are there once Disney got a hold of it? Because aren't all those gone now?
Yeah. Is there still like Darth Plagueis and stuff?
I don't know. Yeah, because technically,
is Revan still a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if Disney counts I assume they count the games. They would have to, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, fuck. I don't know. They count their games.
They didn't put anything. I mean, yeah. I guess they're still like it's still ongoing, like Old Republic and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the Fallen Order counts.
Right. Yeah. And they're redoing. If they're remaking Knights of the Old Republic.
Is that a remake? I think it's the third one. Isn't it a continuation? I thought
it was a remake.
No, I think it's 3. I think it's Knights of the
Old
Republic 3.
Either way, that still means that those were
continuing.
Canon.
Yeah. Well, who was in that one?
I don't know. I never played them.
I wonder if Force Unleashed is canon. That's Star Killer. He's kind of cracked.
Yeah, I mean he's dead. Like Vader beats him, so like automatically, like if you get killed by another Sith,
but you can be top 5 and not be like Vader's going to be like up there, right?
I guess because I guess to that point, like Vader. Well, no, because he doesn't kill Palpatine. Because Palpatine's like fine, right? He hurts him.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's right.
Like, that's the kind of thing.
I fucking hate those movies.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah. Because that was the whole thing. It was like he was the chosen one, and the prophecy was like you're gonna restore balance.
Yeah.
And that's how he did it because he ended up killing the emperor, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there was balance.
Yeah.
And then he died. I guess then there was.
But is that? I would argue like is that actually balanced though?
Well, it was because now you have one Sith, Darth Vader.
Who dies.
One good guy, Luke Skywalker.
Who lives.
Yeah, but then Darth Vader dies, and then it's unbalanced again.
Yeah, but then Luke Skywalker also
the prophecy says you will bring balance to the Force. It doesn't say you're going to keep balance to the Force.
So you bring it for 3 minutes.
Yeah, man.
And then it's like,
the
wow,
Death Star's blowing up.
good job. Can you imagine? That's your entire life. You're being told you're going to bring balance to the forest. You bring balance for a solid 3 minutes.
It's the best 3 minutes of his life.
Dude,
man.
talk about balance. He can't even stay balanced and stand upright. His son has to drag him the whole time.
That is a funny scene where he's dragging him and everyone's going crazy.
Oh, no.
Like, we're all about to die.
Oh, as the rebels literally just murder thousands of people.
Love episode 6, and so many people are just down on episode 6.
Myself included, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's so cool because I think I was like the prime age when I saw it.
Sure.
It's my episode 1, I guess. But my favorite thing of it is like the 3-pronged battle that's happening.
Yeah.
You have the space fight, you have the lightsaber duel in the Death Star, and then you have the battle on Endor itself.
Yep.
Which I just think that's so cool.
And it goes places like with the Cloud City and stuff. Like it goes, right? Or no, Cloud City's 5. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Bruh.
Endor.
Bro, yeah. Remember, this guy is the one that said, wait, they never find the rebel base in episode 4.
Yeah, Dantooine.
Oh, yeah. It's just like the entire plot
Whatever,
point
man.
of the
Apparently,
final 30 minutes.
Apparently, I
movie.
don't like anything, including Star Wars. The one thing I thought I actually enjoyed, I don't
hate
I don't
Star
like
Wars,
either.
dude.
Hate Star Wars. Hate the Batman. All of it.
You do hate the Batman, which is just, I don't know.
Oh, would I rather watch episode? No, I would rather watch episode 9 than the Batman.
Wow.
Only because.
What about episode 8?
Yeah, I definitely would watch episode.
Oh,
8
you like
before
episode 8 more than episode 9?
Oh, that's another good question. I don't think so, but I would need to look at it again.
Yeah.
I really hated episode 8.
It sucks.
Like by the time we get to 9, though,
The train's off the tracks, bro. Like,
man, that's a tough one.
but see, it's weird. Like, I understand the argument. Like, 9's a disaster. And
yeah, we cannot get into this discussion. We gotta wrap this up.
I know, but it's just like everyone's like, "Well, 9 sucks," and I'm like, "Yeah." But
I honestly don't know what I hate more. I hate both of them a lot.
I just hate Star Wars. I refuse to watch any more Star Wars. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen The Mandalorian.
Oh, I like The Mandalorian.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Apparently Boba Fett was kind of meh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They should have made a Boba Fett movie instead of a solo movie.
Dude, like Boba Fett was a good supporting character in The Mandalorian. He was badass for that one scene.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. I don't need a movie. It's like saying you need a movie for Luke Skywalker. I don't care about Luke Skywalker.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite character in the Star Wars universe?
Jinx.
Probably be Han Solo, right? I feel like you need.
What are you asking me for?
Nah,
it's your favorite.
Yeah. I thought Thrawn was pretty cool, but
Thrawn.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, he does. I just don't. I don't.
Oh, really?
I never read the new stuff. They brought him back in. Yeah. Thrawn.
Yeah. I remember you telling me
He's
about
probably
him.
my favorite
Yeah.
villain, and I would say Han Solo is probably my favorite.
Han Brolo.
Like all I want to do is I want a Han Solo game. Give me a smuggler game. That's all I want.
So you like Solo, like the movie?
No. No, I like Harrison Ford and how he is in the books with his crooked grin. I don't know. Would I watch Solo over the Batman? Probably. But again, this is like because I just saw the Batman, so I gotta like.
You
see
saw it
how much
again?
of it. No, I saw it when it
okay.
came out,
Oh, okay,
but I definitely saw it
Yeah,
sooner than
yeah.
Solo.
Batman kind of.
It's a bad movie.
Oh my god! I don't think it was that bad.
No, I'm at this point I'm full
send.
on
I
that.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, that was a fun episode.
Yeah, there we go. Good luck with the timestamps, buddy.
I'm just gonna be like, here's a
bag.
Here's some stuff.
Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Check us out on couchcompany.games. It's where everything is. And we're at Couchco Games on Twitter. At Couchco Games.
Yeah.
On Twitter. Check us out. We got polls. We got polls for days. Tell us how wrong we are. Tell us how stupid we are. We don't know what Arctic things are
Yeah,
called.
you can send all things.
All things.
Anything that is longer than a tweet. So, for instance, instead of having to write like 35 tweets
Yeah.
on how wrong we are on something, you can send it to podcast at couchcompany.games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have it open. I don't think anyone uses it.
That's okay. But
I think I have it forwarding, or I have to go on there and see just how many emails that we got that I never responded to. Whoops.
All right, there it is.
That's it.
We'll see you same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch.